Hello and welcome back to the PDGA Euro Tour in Croatia, in Varazdin. This is a flyby over the Drau River, and we are here in the back nine of the FPO lead card, presented by Latitude 64, and the coverage is by More Disc Golf. And this guy is from Denmark, and he is not a female player, but we watched anyways. Dave, what do you think?
Well, I like the birds on the sea, and I like that we get to watch the back nine of the best 4 women at this event.
That's right.
This is Latitude 64. The smallest of grains handled with the greatest passion. Always trying to improve, always trying to be better. Out of curiosity, excitement, thrill. For the player and the sport. Because we want to make disc golf awesome for you.
We want to make disc golf awesome for you. In case you forgot who you're listening to, this is Jahn and Dave Lizotte, and this is hole number 10.
We continue the tournament here along the dike and beside the river. It's 212 meters long, just slightly shorter than the men's tee, and there are bunkers on the left and on the right, if I am not mistaken. Actually, they call them hazards here, so let's see what they do.
It's just I was bumfuzzled by slightly shorter because it's 42 meters, which is actually the answer to all.
Wow. Who would have thought?
Maybe Wiebke.
So Wiebke has thrown it off to the right, and it looks as if that's okay because she stayed short of the hazard. So that's basically the play here, is just to put it out to the right, get around that tree. Yeah, something like that.
Andreja
That's
also
good
does
enough.
a really good job. And as you can hear it from the mics, there is a little more wind.
Yeah, so these are the 3 women that we had on the feature card for the very first round, and they have managed to play well enough to continue being on the lead card. So that's kind of interesting.
That is interesting. Glad that you mentioned it. And again, this is a call for all the players. This is the first tournament in the year, and you can compete on a high-level course. Why not go there? Why not go there?
So it's a call out for all the players for next year.
For next year, yes.
Right.
And as you can see, the players are smiling, so it is great.
Well, the sun is shining, and it is still a little cold and breezy, but I think they were all ready for that kind of weather, so everyone's dressed warmly enough. Andreja gets a really nice super flight throw. That's one of the nicest throws I've seen on this hole.
Yeah, agree. Actually, now that you mentioned the weather, the weather forecast had been for this tournament had been kind of, you don't know what's happening.
So it was inconclusive. The weather forecast was inconclusive. And maybe there was going to be rain, but for sure it was going to be cold because it's not summer yet, even though there are some flowers sprouting. But so Wiebke has had the longest drive, and she's looking to get it way up the fairway.
That's
and she's
right.
done just that, staying away from all the trees. And that's a really nice shot.
Yeah, it's a regular par 4, like with over 200 meters.
Yeah.
And all this hazard.
That's got to get down.
Just inside the circle.
Just inside the circle, which is a good place to be. And that was her third shot, so that's gonna be a long look at par. That is.
I like
That's a
it.
nice line, yeah. I can't see the disc, but I think it's basically parked right in there, isn't it? In the bullseye.
It looked to me like a bullseye shot, and then it vanished into the bullseye.
Into the bullseye.
Poor bull.
This one's also going to be okay if it doesn't go too high. There we go. That's just where you want to be. Have a little downhill putt.
So.
Wiebke trying to get it close here.
Well, she's definitely trying.
Oh, that looks short. That looks short, but it...
4 or 5 meters.
4 or 5 meters, that's nothing. That's easy. Easy.
That's what
we love it. We love it when you say that, eh? Hey, easy birdie or easy par. It's like none of these putts are easy.
At this competition.
At this level, no. Ah, sweet. Nice putt from Maria.
Oh, we're looking at a chance for a par frame here.
Yeah. Oof, that was a little high. That just went right up out of her hand. She noticed that right away. That's unfortunate. Maybe a little bit of that big putt thing that goes on, you know, when someone's a little further, or like quite further out, and they make their putt, and then it's like, oh, no, now I have to make mine.
I was actually...
So that was unfortunate. Wiebke must have had a serious headwind there.
I was actually thinking about her, thinking about the last round, because of this really strange roller that went back in.
Yeah, with her double OBs there, yeah. Oh, well. So there we go. Only Wiebke, who has a 7-stroke lead. It was 8, but I think 7 with 9 holes left to play. I think that's the other girls are going to have to do a lot of work to catch up to that.
Well, a birdie here would maybe make her shake.
Yeah, well, it's under 100 meters. It's a par 3, but the gap is quite tight. As we have seen on several of the holes here in the woods in Croatia.
That's right. And what I've seen also in this first round is all of the female competitors have better drives than through the whole tournament, and Andreja's first. And I think if she is consistent like she was, this could be a good shot. And we'll
find out. Oh, she has a Paige Pierce bag, doesn't she? That's nice that they're supporting the pros.
And that is no surprise if you have looked at her putting style.
Oof. Oh, that just slipped out of her hand a little early. That's unfortunate.
Oh, and I think back there...
Come on, get by that tree. Oh, that's looking nice. Just don't hit anything. Oh, I think it caught one of the last trees. That's unfortunate. It was a good line.
And we have visitors on the back nine. That is a beautiful shot from Laura.
Absolutely. Oh, with a nice skip. Yeah, great. Nice solid shot right down the middle.
So we were mentioning sometimes back in the commentary, you look at that blonde-haired girl, that's Julia. She was expelled from the tournament because being from the wrong country. And I just want to mention again, even though this is a sports competition, there's a super stupid war going on. Like, if not all wars are stupid, but yeah, we're not used to that in Europe anymore.
Right, well, on that note, let's get back to disc golf.
Please, Leah, let's get back into the rough.
Oh, first available tree, that's really unfortunate. She tried to hook it around that tree, and so Andreja having trouble on this hole. She's already on her third shot. It's a par 3, and she's still got quite a distance to manage, but this shot looks pretty nice. Oh. Come on, sneak in. Yeah, she's still got outside the circle putt, so a little bit of struggles on this hole. Yeah, she's not too happy.
Yeah, imagine being on the back nine of your first big tournament of the year, first time with cameras.
Yeah.
And you have in the box.
Yeah. Wiebke also just on the edge of the circle. Come on, get out. Oh, it looks as if it landed behind that tree, so she must have grazed some branches. She'll also have quite a tester to save the par.
I'm hoping that this
The
is
nicest drive of the group right here.
Yeah. Laura. I'm just hoping that this is not a
Oof.
forecast for the whole back nine, because this is not the hardest rough on the back nine.
No. But you never know when troubles will arise. Nah, sometimes on the easiest hole on the course, you just can't get any of your throws together, and then you end up with a bogey on the easiest hole. It's extremely frustrating. Yeah, Maria just decides to lay it down a little bit. I think she's still got thoughts of second spot here. She's only 3 strokes behind Laura, so the fight is still on for second spot. I think we're thinking that first spot is pretty secure at this point, although you never know what happens. You never know. That's a great thing about this sport. Drastic things can change on one hole.
Yeah.
Sometimes expected putts don't go in. You know, you expect to make them, and other times you're like way out, and then a putt goes in, and then boom, you got the big change. Look at that, like that. That's exactly what I'm talking about, you know? These putts that you really expect to go in. So
That's a double.
that's a double bogey. Unnecessary on this
triple
hole. It's a
bogey.
triple bogey. Unnecessary on this hole. I'm sure she's not too happy about that and thinking, what went wrong there? What went wrong there? So,
Maria also with a colorful.
so very colorful hole number 11. We had 2 double bogey, 1 triple bogey, 1 double bogey, and 2 bogeys. So that is not very successful in terms of scorecards, although there were some nice shots. Let's move on to hole number 12 at 102 meters. Slightly downhill and then uphill again. Incredible but true. And basically the women are going to try and get out of the tee-off area with a nice shot into the open fairway so that they can have a look at the basket and maybe put in a 30-40 meter approach
Yeah, we
for a
don't want-
bonus birdie.
Don't put any pressure on the play, on the game.
Well, they can't hear me anyway, so.
Well,
But it is a tight gap to get through, so the main concern here is just to get by these first few trees and out into the open so you can have a clear shot.
there might be leaks in the time frame space continuum.
There might be, you never know. But so far so good. There's one out into the fairway. It's exactly what she wanted.
Well played. Laura thinking, yeah, this kann ich auch. Oh no, that's Swiss accent.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Oh, well.
Really... No, I'm sorry. It's really bad Swiss accent.
Yeah.
Sorry to all the Swiss people out there who are actually listening to this.
Also nice. Right down the middle. Really nice drive so far.
Super nice.
That's exactly what you need to do.
Stay a little to the left, or if you're looking from the tee at least.
Yeah. Main point here is to just get out.
Yeah.
And Wiebke's done that as well. So now the point is to get it close enough to the basket so that it will be an easy putt. Because we have seen some putting difficulties today, even from near range. So we're hoping to let them step up in the putting range, and that's a certain.
That's avoiding the putt.
That's avoiding putts, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, and this is also
Yeah,
looking really
perfect.
good, unless it's cooked. But no, she's also right there. It's just a little gone past the basket. That should be an easy par. A little bit of branch love. She shanked that off a little bit, but the branches helped her get back into the fairway, so she won't have too much of an obstructed. Although a little bit further than she would have liked. Andreja keeping it low, also drop in.
Come on, Laura. This is for par frame.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
It's a nice putt. Really nice angle she has on her putt. That's the way putts stay in, with this slight angle to the chains when it hits the chains. Really nice.
Yeah. I just repicture that putt from Maria. The one that was like...
Dead center and spit right out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they happen. There we go.
Little angle on it.
Yep.
Nose down.
Nose down.
Force it in.
Yep.
Good. So, Wiebke still 5-stroke lead, and Maria and Laura with a three shot.
Lead.
Well,
A difference. A
Difference,
three-shot difference. Yeah, exactly. So we're on to hole 13, the famous little dike ledge right in the middle of the fairway that you have to get over, that the women will be getting over that with their second shot, and then they have this continuing fairway along the side of the railway tracks. I know. And then the pin is tucked up to the right hand side, which makes putting very agreeable with this kind of green in the background like that. You can basically run your putt. It's just important to stay out on the fairway and not try to cut the angle too early.
oh yeah, right
Yeah.
in the middle.
Great shot from Maria. Doesn't really matter if you're a little bit left or right, still quite a lot of distance to go. Very low.
Also great.
Very low, but down the middle, which is so important on this hole. It's a long hole, 195 meters. This is going to fade off a little to the left, but it should be okay out there, unless... No, all good. As long as you don't get caught behind one of those little trees, those little bushy trees.
That's a little short, but
Yeah.
the good thing is we'll see Wiebke first. Ooh-ha.
A little pulled off to the right, and she's looking at trouble now.
Laura fires herself up. And
Fires one right down the middle, very nice.
wow.
And she should have almost a little look at the basket now, a little far out, but certainly attackable.
I'd rather say far out than attackable. But of course, you can attack it from anywhere you can reach it. So, and why not now?
And for Laura, it's I don't know if it's that important for her to absolutely hold on to second place and not worry too much about Maria creeping up 3 strokes behind, because she still has a chance if she attacks. If Laura attacks the basket and does some good shots, then there's still a chance for her to catch up 5 strokes. There are 6 holes left, so I think she needs to get a little aggressive at this stage of the game.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Yeah,
You pulling the suspense trigger here, Dave.
I certainly am.
Andreja.
I mean, you
with
might as well go for it, especially on this basket. There's no danger behind the basket. It's last 6 holes of a tournament. It's within reach if you play aggressively. It's no longer time for smart play. It's time to attack.
Let's play dumb.
Let's play dumb. No more smart play. Only dumb play.
That could be just what you wanted. It's gonna be a tough putt for Laura. Yeah. Well played by Wiebke.
Yeah. Sit down. So that was unfortunate for Laura because she blew it past the basket, which didn't give her any chance at all of putting it in for par. So
yeah, I think she wanted to
Go in.
curve, but
nice try. That's exactly.
yeah,
That
that's
was
how you
exactly
attack
the
this.
right move. Yeah, exactly.
I
Fire it
think-
at the basket.
Look at Andreja, she will do the same.
Yeah, unfortunately a little bit too low, but she was certainly going for it.
Smile for the putt. Thank
Nice
you, Wiebke.
one.
Maria. This will be for 4 or for 5?
I think for 5.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But still, I think she gained a stroke on Laura. If I was
Well,
calculating wrong.
yeah. Or right.
I'm just confused.
It's okay.
you know?
Everybody would like to send a letter to Jahn and show him some sympathy and some love because he's had a long, hard day and
Yeah.
we're just up late here trying to get this commentary done. So happy to do it.
Happy to do it,
But the
very.
brain's a little fizzled.
Well, the other thing is what you don't know, but maybe you can share our pain that we're in here. There is this very smart and fine dog who just decided to far right in our faces. And seriously, I'm struggling.
Right.
Struggling.
Well, let's struggle with this hole. It's 161 meters, and I found out I'm not a big fan of just putting down OBs everywhere just to make a hole more challenging. But you told me the reason for it yesterday, and that is that these are actually tilled fields where things grow, and
Exactly.
they just didn't want players to necessarily be there the whole time. So they've roped that off and made it into a little bit of an island hole.
Get through.
So
Ooh.
as you can see,
This is-
you've got to get the first shot a good 70 or 80 meters down the fairway
Come
into
on.
the open, just so that you can have a view of the island from there.
This one's
And that's
way better.
actually fine, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. That's just what you want right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sweet shot.
I think Wiebke will attack the island.
Yeah, it's still pretty far away, no? I mean, if you think these shots are like, what, 70, 80
70?
meters?
Yeah.
Then they still have another 80, 90 meters to get there. So this is certainly going to be another layup.
Yeah. She's
That's
in prison.
close to the... Oh,
Maria.
she barely got out, yeah. She's still got quite a long way to go.
Well, I've never been
This
there
is also a layup.
in...
Just getting right as
Yeah.
close to the OB line as possible.
Just want to say, I've never been there this early in the year.
So you're saying Wiebke's going for it?
Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Well. So, so much for going for it, huh?
well, she was
Yeah.
going for it.
So Laura's going to, for sure, just chuck one out. Hopefully not directly behind that tree. She's just stayed to the right of it, so that's okay.
That's really interesting how different.
Oh
the
no, she
colours
threw too
are.
long.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Hey, trying to play safe and laying up and then throwing into OB has got to be one of the worst things.
That is one of the worst.
One of a really long list of worst things in disc golf. That's one of them.
That's a beauty. Come on.
Is that far enough?
I think so.
Must be, yeah.
That is gonna be a tester putt. Oh no.
No, she's right there. Well, maybe a tree will be in the way, but it's certainly in the circle. More than halfway in the circle, so.
Love it.
Yeah. Don't know if that was good or bad. Don't know if the distance to the basket would have been any different had he gone past that tree. Come in. Right, nice shot from Maria.
Good work. Oh, it's so much more beautiful when there's sun involved and the colors come out.
Oh, too bad. I thought this was going to be a big putt.
Thank you for that emotion.
Yeah, thank you for that expression. That was perfect.
Oh, God.
It's like that face that Laura just showed us. That basically sums up great putt from Andreja. But that face Laura just showed us, that sums up a lot of disc golf. It's like, what? Why didn't it just go in?
Ooh.
Oh, nice putt. Yeah. Also, we're getting some solid putts here.
2 pars on this hole.
Yeah. Oh, just a little low.
It is really technical. Ooh-ha. +3 and another bogey for Laura.
Yeah, well, that's really unfortunate for Maria to get the 7 there because she was creeping closer to second place, and it looks as if that's fleeting. It is. We're on to hole 15 with 4 holes left to play. 105 meters. Again, we're throwing over the tilled field, which is a bit of a tongue twister, which I didn't even realize it was until I tried to say it. Tilled field.
I don't even know what tilled is, but it sounds like...
Well, when you till the earth, you shovel it, you turn it around, you make it ready for sowing.
Okay. Oh, that's just a beautiful curve from the drone here. And we're entering, of course, the short basket again.
Which seems a little more protected than the long basket. But I've never been there, and it's always hard to tell with the camera. They might be sort of similar. The other one's just pushed back.
No, the long basket actually has 2 attack lines.
And this looks like a really nice shot. She's going to make it easy.
This is her best shot on this. She's playing really the best round.
Yep.
I mean...
Yeah, well, so far she is. Look at the scorecards. There it is. She's certainly played the cleanest round. That looks as if it's going to fade off to the left. Hopefully she won't be too obstructed.
Yeah.
That hold the line just a little longer. Nice shot. That should be just fine. Right up there with Andreja.
2 chances for par, definitely. Well...
It's going to come back. Nice shot. She certainly has control over the... oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. So Maria goes directly to the drop zone and is going to try and put it in from there. Oh! Good Lord. So close. So close.
That was...
Yeah, nice run. Nice run. That's the first chains that's the first at least medal or chains we've had from so far out. So
that is right.
That's good to see.
And there's not much more.
Not much left to play, no. That looked a little sawed off.
I really like these side-arm approaches from Laura there. To me, it's like, I don't really want to.
Another good attempt from far out. Laura trying to save her par. Right in the middle. I haven't seen her miss many short range putts. A couple sort of, but she seems pretty solid from those 4, 5, 6 meter putts, which are very important to always make. So it's a good thing to be good at.
the other bogey.
Unfortunately, with going out of bounds on the first throw.
And another par for Andreja. That's great. Really, compared to the other round, really great. Let's proceed to hole 16.
Which is 182 meters. Again, slightly downhill, and then a tiny little bit uphill, and then slightly downhill again. And then to the right, and then to the left.
And it's one of the holes where the male and the female competitors are playing the same.
So this hole is really tricky because it does fade off at the very end to the left, yet you're forced to play right. So ideal shot for right hand, backhand.
With a little overstability.
Yeah. But now we see Andreja going to the forehand.
Because she just doesn't have the distance, I guess.
Well, 82 meters. Yeah. I'm sure she has the 82 meters.
Laura,
like for sure.
Laura's fired up. Come on. Have you seen that? Have you seen that light in her face?
Yep.
The sparkle in the eyes, that's the go for sparkle. Come on, Laura. Show us some go for it.
If that just holds the line a tiny little bit longer, not quite.
Looked like
so she's caught up in the very thick rough. And I do believe we've seen Wiebke park this hole twice. So I'm looking forward to see if she can pull that off 3 in a row. And that's looking darn good. Look at that. Look at that come in. And not quite. Actually, she snuck through the rough on a couple of the throws. She was a little too far left and it managed to get through, and that was basically the same throw now but lower, and she didn't quite get through, so she'll have to pitch out for a par. So maybe there is actually a route if you go off to the left.
No.
Okay, because that looks like what they were trying to do. Okay, go in. Oh, another good attack from Maria.
Andreja also has the go for a smile on her face. Come on.
It's just thrown into the ground. Unfortunately, way too short. Not happy about that. It's like, oh no, after putt. Okay, looking at a straddle falling putt. Yeah, just to get it out there.
Beautiful
still,
roll.
Yeah, beautiful roll, but she still left herself with a little bit of work to do.
Get Wiebke the comfy cushion. Or
Cushion? Well, I think she just used her jacket actually to lean on.
The yellow
to kneel on, yeah.
Looks like a huge, nice putt from Andreja, and that is another par on her card.
Yeah, so far the cleanest player. She's played the best round so far, so.
Yeah, just 3 over in the back 9.
Yep.
Wow, that's really separating.
Absolutely, yeah. Unfortunately, she is no longer in the hunt for a podium spot. At least I don't think so. Then again, anything can happen in 2-3 holes, but I don't think that much.
We have this dog leg, which Maria played really well, actually.
Yeah. Oh, weak side left out.
Yeah, finish quick. Thank you.
So you can see Wiebke holding your jacket, which is what she was kneeling on.
Yeah.
Nix mit Cushion.
Nix mit Cushion. Nix. Nada.
Nada cushion. So we're looking very carefully at whether
angry, actually.
Oh, that was interesting. So a little bit of yeah, you know, that happens sometimes when the stance is just not comfortable at all. Then even the 2-3 meter putts,
but you know what?
somehow go away.
The thing is, she always takes her time.
Yeah,
and she didn't on this putt.
Oh, she was a little.
Yeah.
Well, you mean on the one before that missed?
Yeah, before
the
missed shot.
Yeah, she was having a hard time getting footing and wasn't sure about all the bushes straggling around her legs. So, yeah, it was an uncomfortable putt, and that's what happens with uncomfortable putts. Right, we're on to hole 17, which is a super long 512 feet, 156 meters. Extremely sharp dogleg to the right. One of the most difficult holes on the course, because not only do you have to make it around this dogleg, it's a very narrow spot to actually land to have a good position, but then you're faced with this daunting looking second fairway, which is full of trees and branches. So good positioning off the first throw is key.
Dave, I'm in awe of your presentation of this hole. Thank you.
You're welcome. I learn. I've seen it 3 times now. I learned the hole. Yeah, it looks like a really fun course. I'd like to get down there one time and try and give it a twirl. So Andreja throws one out. If it doesn't hit any trees, but it did, but it's pushed her back into the fairway, but she's nowhere near close enough to be able to turn the corner there. Yeah, out to the left is okay. Yeah, she might have a good view of the... It's a little hard to tell.
Looks a bit like exactly the same spot she had last round.
Stay. Keep on flying, keep on flying, keep on flying. Yeah, that's the shot. That's the shot. Is it possibly too far? I don't think so, right?
We have seen Charlie Mead on this.
Is that Charlie Mead?
That is Charlie Mead.
He's still around, eh? Still around and kicking. I've known Charlie Mead for about 20, 30 years now. We haven't really met that much, but we have seen each other, yeah.
I think 2003 I met him first.
At the European Championships in Belgium.
That was in Bamster, actually.
Okay, yeah. I remember meeting him in Belgium at this castle course that we played for the European Championships. I forget when that was.
In Wallonia. Like the part of that Belgium.
Yeah.
Where Dave sur Meuse is situated.
Yeah, the town called Dave. I was impressed by that. So yeah, this is what happens when you leave your drive short, is that you just have to pitch up into, and that did... Oh, I guess she was happy with that.
No, I don't think so. That wasn't a happy clap. I'm looking at Laura as a face expression, as she's like, I'm gonna rip this off my hands and get through all the forest and place it right next to the basket. Let's see what's happening. Ooh.
Unfortunately, a double kiss puts her right back into the middle of the fairway, but...
You liked it.
Yeah.
And flip
a little bit of luck is always a good thing.
Yeah. Come on, Andreja. Pull one out there. Ooh.
Wow.
Finding the gap.
Yeah, a little missed the line, I'd say, but that's not the way. No, that's not what I wanted. But anyways, hey, that happens so often. You miss your line and it goes through anyways. So sometimes missing a line just by an inch is worse than missing it by 3 meters. You know what I mean, right?
I know exactly what you mean. This will come back. And still, I want to say again that it's so great from Konstantin and Julia to be spectators in this last round. Round.
Yeah, very impressive that they stuck around to watch the tournament, even though they couldn't play. Oh, nice way to thread it through. Come on, keep on going, keep on going. She got cut up in some little branches and bushes, but she will have an outside the circle putt to save her par. Oof. Unfortunately throws it into the ground, and that basically cuts the distance in half. And I think we'll just see what she does now. That's looking much better. Oh,
yeah.
Good run, good run. Another couple of chains.
Nice.
We're seeing some chains
here.
now from distance on the back nine. That's good to see. Right, a little jump up, layup, putt, jump, putt, layup.
Yeah, just get it close to the basket and
That's almost looking good. A little too high, unfortunately.
Andreja, stay calm. May the force of chains be with you.
Yeah, that's it.
Still, good card. Just 4 over on the back nine so far. And there's a possibility to play par on the last hole. It's really good for Andreja. If the tournament would have started now.
Right. Well, that was a
bogey frame.
bogey frame, yeah. It's a difficult hole.
It is.
Right, we're on to the last hole now, Jan, of this entire tournament. This is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is hole number 18.
Yeah.
And it's 95 meters. We still just have to get out of these, forest part, and then it's open field. Try not to overpower to slip onto the parking ground, because that would be a stroke extra, as it is OB. And yeah, I'm thinking this could be a par frame, but anything can happen in disc golf. Also on the last hole. High fives from everyone. Oh yeah.
Hello.
This is our tournament director, eagerly awaiting the leading flight of the FPO.
Come on, get by there. Nice shot. Yeah, out in the open, more or less. So she'll have a good shot. Be able to see the basket from there.
You don't need more from the first shot. Just get out there and get yourself in position for an upshot.
Also really nice. Yeah, just clips a tiny little branch. Doesn't make that much difference.
All open for Wiebke. And her first Euro Tour win.
Ever.
Ever.
Well, that's impressive. Good for her. Yeah, I don't think there's much point on building up any kind of suspense for the placing, for the final placings, because basically there you have it right in front of you. All the players are separated by at least 3, 4, or 5 strokes, so I don't think that much is going to change on this last hole. So let's just, come on. No, didn't make it.
So we will see Maria first attacking the basket.
Yeah.
And I just saw Charlie meet
Again,
and he was taking a little chit chat with Derek Robbins, an all-time favorite, always coming to
he was there as well. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't even notice him. Derek Robbins, one of the greats of England in terms of disc golf and all-around personality, I must say as well.
Oh yeah. I had the joy of I don't.
You didn't.
Not here, not now.
Not here, not now.
That's
all right. Let's stick with the women here and let them finish up their tournament. It's been a long weekend, cold, windy, lots of throws, lots of frustration, lots of happiness.
Andreja, for par. First to putt.
Is this for par?
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
And that is
Great
really
finish, yeah.
4 over on the back nine.
Yeah, fantastic.
Fiercely.
Yeah.
Great job, Andreja.
Wiebke won.
Good. Congratulations. From Germany to Germany.
I would have liked to seen her putt last, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think
actually,
that
yeah.
when everyone's within 2-3 meters, I think the winner should putt last, but not everybody does that.
No.
So congratulations to Maria for playing a very fine tournament, and for Laura also for pushing Wiebke as much as she could, holding on to second spot. And your winner, Wiebke Jahn from Germany, with a total of plus 28.
Well, thank you for watching this and watching the celebration. Also seeing in the background here Dinko with the mobile phone, taking some tournament footage as a TD. And let's get back to some more disc golf. Well, that's it from us. Dave Lizotte and Jan Bess from Team Bremen. And this is, of course, the scores again. You see Wiebke with 28 plus as the leader of this female competition.
Right, what a great run this has been, Jan. I'm looking forward to the next tournament.
Look at that, Andreja.
Like, subscribe, comment. Look at Andreja.
Look at Andreja. She played better than the tournament winner.
Have a good evening, guys.
Have a good evening, everyone, and chill out.